All right, y'all, let's show. Boy, I'm gonna be giving y'all my first thoughts on Rod Wave's new album. New album, nostalgic. New album, best album. You mean? But yeah, man, Rod legit showed so much improvement on here, just with his vocals and bro, the beats. These are some of the best beats he's used. Honestly, like I feel like a lot of the times Roderick, I mean, I said Roderick, Rod Wave, Rod Wave, like a lot of some of his songs, his performance is so great, but the production is not there. I feel like on this, he had better beats and his sound was sounding way better to me than it's ever been before, man. You have so many, like, yo, the worst song on the album is Turks and Caicos with 21 Savage. But just you have so many standout songs. Like I couldn't even like no song is bad. It's not a single bad song on here. All of these are bangers. All of these are slappers. And like Fight the Feeling, like not even the best song on the album. I feel like some like man, it's a lot of the best songs on here, man. And like what you mean? Like you got HG4 where Rod is just man, he's rapping on there, bro. Like, bro, man, come here. Attention was my biggest offense. The rap shit was just my dream. Like, bro, and then you got Backlit, where I think that's the best rapping performance from Rod on the album. You just got him just spitting so many bars. But on here, I feel like Rod talked a lot about like what it's like after he came up. Like he didn't go back to the past a lot on here. He's just talking about like what he's doing now in his current situations, bro. Like he said free Thugger, that indictment a bit. He said free Pooh Shiesty. He said if I was YB, I would stay out the way, which is what Rod Wave. I feel like Rod Wave is a rapper who really does stay out the way, bro. Like man, he really does stay out the way, and he just talked about what it's like for him being famous on here. You know, he still got the love songs on here. Man, talking about like the song 2018. He's you have background singer in there just singing I don't want to be heartbroken when I'm like 20 something. Let me find it real quick. Let me find it for y'all real quick. Here we go. This is like I'm sure he's referring to 2018 or what it was like for him. But he's saying I don't want to be 20 something. Cause I'm sure Rod Wave wrote this. Yeah, because he has credits on all of these songs right now, which is so fire because you don't see that a lot from rappers. But, man, artist performance was amazing. I feel like Rod grew a lot just with his vocals. I feel like he knows how to control his voice way better. Like, he controlled his voice amazingly on this album, like, amazingly. Like, it was just so amazing. When you're hearing him hit those notes that sometimes might have sounded, like, not good in the past, that sounds so good right now. It was one song I forgot that. Was it Long Journey? Hold up. Finally made a way. And I finally made a way. You know, I come from nothing. You're my. Yeah, like he got like the background singers in the background, which is like so fire. I loved how he put that in that song, man. That was so fire. Then you got like songs like Love for a Thug. Like Rod is just like telling you. It's hard to find real love out here because people only call you when they need something nowadays. He said that a couple instances on the songs. And let's talk about the features real quick. So the one feature on the album, 21 Savage, I wasn't that impressed with that song at all. I think that's the worst song on the album, by far the worst song on the album. But that's not to knock neither one of them. I just felt like that one a song they should have released. You know? I mean, but I feel like that's the worst song, so the features were bad, I would say, for the album. But it's only one feature. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't hurt the album one bit. That's just a skip. One skip on the album. The production, like I said, these beats were like, man, I loved all the like I think Riley uses a lot of sample flips in his beats, and I love that a lot on here. I don't necessarily know the name of the samples, but I know they're samples because I've, like, how you hear songs sometimes you're like, bro, is that? And then you're like, nah, that was a sample. They sampled that song. I see that a lot with Rod's albums, but this one specifically, it was amazing. Like, the production was great, and it made Rod Wave take another level, I believe. Because when you have good beats, man, and you already have a great voice, great rapping, like, it's easy for you. And I feel like that's what Rod showed us on his album. It's easy for him. Like, all he can do is get better. All he can do is get better. The replay value on this album is a perfect. I feel like this album will be in people's rotation for a long time. And man, yeah, that's all I gotta say about the album, bro. I was actually really surprised, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting Rod to do this good, and he did. So I'm like surprised, astonished, and I feel like Rod needs to continue this, and he will continue to be one of the biggest rappers out right now. Hey man, hit that like and sub button. Watch the album reaction when it comes out. It should be dropping a day after this, man. Come back for the album reaction. See y'all next video.